I just wanted to record a quick video to run through the best way to very quickly and very easily record your screen and add a video component to it in order to make remote lessons, digital content as easy as possible without the technical prerequisites of knowing how to use editing software, screen recording, cameras, all that sort of thing. So I just wanted to run through the easiest way to do that and the best way to get that content to your students. Before we get into the software and the way that all of this hangs together, I just wanted to take a note on audio. So the most important thing when you're making these things is not necessarily the video, not necessarily the screen recording, but making sure you can be heard. Now, because recording your screen and making these videos can be quite a computer-intensive task, and the laptops that you normally find issued by schools aren't the best, it may be that when you do this, your laptop's going to get really, really loud and its fan's going to really, really go. That means that you can't really rely on the microphone that's included into your laptop, if you have a laptop at all. So you've got a couple of options. Firstly, if you've got some headphones that came with your phone or that you have at home with a microphone in it and it has a normal 3.5mm headphone jack in it, it may be the case that you'll be able to use that as a microphone on your laptop too. So plug it in, take them on, follow the instructions in the rest of this video and see whether you can hear yourself, see whether that you're able to select that. If not, so if that works, then great, you should go ahead with that. If you're a little bit luckier or you've got Bluetooth headphones or things like AirPods, then use those, great, connect them up to your laptop. There'll be tutorials online and help documents to help you do that. They'll be good, they'll be far away, they'll be close to your mouth, that'll be great. If you are lucky enough to have a microphone, or you can borrow one from somebody, then they're a great investment. They're very useful if this continues and you want to make this content after the fact. So they're a good investment. Or if you, and this is a double whammy in the case that it's also video as well, if you can get access to a USB webcam, then these things have normally a very good microphone in them as well. This is the Logitech C920. It's a very, very famous webcam and it's very, very popular. If you can find it, then they're quite reasonable and I would go get one. The place to start is downloading a piece of software called OBS, Open Broadcasting Software. This is a open source and widely used piece of software that's used in the streaming space and the video recording space that should get you up and running with recording your screen very, very quickly. Once you've got to the OBS website, it's just a case of downloading it for the type of computer that you have, whether that be Windows or Mac. All of the instructions in this video apply across all platforms. Once that is downloaded, it'll be an application that then you can just open and use like you would anything else. It might ask for some permissions to record your screen or to access your microphone. Just accept these, there's no problem there. When you first open OBS, it's going to offer to run a setup wizard. In that, it's going to give you some options. You want to click that you want to optimize for recording, not streaming. And it's going to give you some options. You want to choose the resolution of your screen. So in this case, I've got two displays, but you're probably just going to have the one on your laptop or your computer. So just choose display 1. And then you want your frames per second to be 30. This is going to save space in the file, and you don't really need anything more than that, really. After this step, OBS is you're going to see some static or black screen. OBS is going to find what settings will work best for your computer so that you can record it without there being any lag or any problems when exporting out this file. Once that's found, you just need to click Save Settings, and then you're ready to start. OBS has this idea of scenes and sources. So we're going to make a source, and we're going to do a desktop capture source. Name this something like screen, and then choose your display. You're probably going to have one, so choose the one that you have. That should fill up the whole screen, but if not, just right-click the video source, go down to Transform, and choose Fit. Great, so now we've got your desktop. Now we need to add a video. So go back to adding a new source and go to Video Capture Device. Here you'll be able to select your webcam. You should see a preview of it. There I am. And then that's now available in your scene. You can resize it by dragging the corners. And if you've got a little bit of extra space around you, you can hold Alt or Option and crop that by dragging in the sides while holding Option or Alt. Just put yourself in the corner so you're available in the final recording. Before we start, we just want to head over to settings and we want to make sure that our formats are correct. So we're going to want to go to output and we want to make sure that it's going to be recording in a directory that we know where it is in a folder. You can just put this on the desktop if you want. And then we want to make sure that the format is something that your students will be able to read. So MP4 is the most common format there. Also, we want to make sure we go to audio and we want to make sure that we are selecting the microphone that you want to use. Right, and now you can just press start recording. And you can minimize OBS, you can keep it in the background, but ultimately you can just start opening web pages, opening PowerPoints. You can work with any software that you want, and what will be on your screen will be displayed. You can pause it at any time, but you can also then just stop recording, and then that's saved in the directory that you chose earlier. You see, I can open this up. It saves with the date and time that you started the recording, and you can see that all of the actions we did before, including me in the corner, looking very serious, is all done. And now, once that is done, you can just upload that to OneDrive, to Google Drive, to anything that your students will be able to access. And that's it. That's the easiest way to get this content to your students. If you want to do a little bit more, so for example, editing that video or switching between scenes like full webcam and full desktop, then stick around for a little bit longer and I'll go through some of the more complicated aspects in the next video.